Thank you for being here. And what can I say? We're independents, so it's hard to keep the group together sometimes. Welcome to National Press Club. My name is Nick Troiano. I'm the executive director of Unite America, and want to welcome journalists in the room, supporters of Unite America, and our wonderful team, and of course these pioneering leaders who we're going to be featuring today. This morning, Unite America announced the first ever credible, competitive, and coordinated slate of 5 independent candidates for U.S. Senate and governor. It's a major milestone in our movement to advance independent leaders who can bridge the growing partisan divide in our country. While we'll have plenty to say about those candidates and their specific campaigns, the focus of today's press conference is not about that, but about the movement that we're building together, which they're helping to pioneer. I want to begin by talking about our organization's new name, Unite America, giving an update on our 2018 activities, and describing our new statement of shared principles, our Declaration of Independence. Then I'll turn it over to the leaders of Unite America to speak about what brought them together and how independent leadership can help fix the political challenges that we encounter today. Unite America board member Lisa Rice will be our final speaker, and then we will open it up and eager to take your questions. When Unite America was founded as the Centrist Project in 2013, we thought the largest chasm in our politics was between left and right, between Democrats and Republicans. And in the time since, what we've come to realize and see and experience is that the greatest fault line in American politics is actually between those who want to divide us for their own benefit and those who want to unite us for the common good. On one side, we see interest groups and media and politicians who are all willing to exploit and exaggerate our differences to raise money, chase ratings, or win votes. And on the other side, there's much less of a counteracting force working to bring us together to bridge differences or to find common ground. We want to fill that void. And that's why I'm excited today to share with you that the Centrist Project is now Unite America, as we build a broader and inclusive coalition of Democrats, Republicans, and independents across the country and across the political spectrum, who believe as we do that it's our unity and the values that we share in common that is our country's greatest strength. What's not changed is our mission. We are focused on introducing new competition into the political system via independent candidates who can, both in their campaigns and once in office, force both parties to come back from their respective extremes and facilitate greater collaboration and problem solving on behalf of the American people. Today, according to Gallup, 44% of Americans identify as independents, and 61% desire an alternative to both major political parties. Yet, only 1 of 50 governors happens to be with us today, 2 of 535 members of Congress, and only 26 of over 7,000 state legislators are actually independent. In large part, that's because independent candidates have lacked access to the kind of support that both major parties have built literally over the past couple hundred years. That is, until today. Unite America is, for the first time, building the volunteer network, the donor community, the electoral infrastructure necessary to level the playing field with both major political parties. So far this cycle, we've recruited a slate of 4 independent state legislative candidates in Colorado, launched new partnerships in states like Washington and Maine, and are monitoring dozens of other races and plan to make additional announcements in the coming months. These independents, we believe, can make a difference. In over 24 state legislatures and in the U.S. Senate in particular, just 2 to 3 independents could deny both parties a majority and to use their leverage as a swing vote to force greater compromise and collaboration on both sides. And that's our goal over the next 3 election cycles, is pursuing what we call that fulcrum strategy. Importantly, our movement is not demanding an allegiance to a new party or to a top-down ideology. Instead, we're organizing around common sense principles and a common ground approach to governance. That's what's encapsulated in our new Declaration of Independence that we are unveiling today. Our declaration has 5 major pillars of what it means to be an independent as part of the Unite America movement. The first is that we put public interest ahead of any partisan or special interest. Second, we use common sense and find common ground to solve problems. Third, we stand for the timeless values of opportunity, equality, and stewardship. Fourth, we champion competition, transparency, and accountability in our politics. And fifth, we believe in the shared responsibility of civic engagement. That is what it means to be an independent. We believe leaders who can campaign and govern independently of the political factions and special interests are uniquely able to serve out those principles in office, and in so doing, foster the kind of governance that we believe can help tackle the major issues that we face. On the other hand, we do not believe that the crucial issues we face can be meaningfully addressed without fixing our politics first. And we do not believe that our failing political duopoly is capable of fixing itself. They have little incentive to do so. We need new leadership and a new way of governing, and that's what this movement is about. So with that, I'm proud to introduce the leaders who are pioneering this new path forward in our politics. Governor Bill Walker of Alaska, the nation's only independent governor. State Treasurer Terry Hayes of Maine, her state's first independent treasurer. Greg Orman of Kansas. Craig O'Dear of Missouri, and Neil Simon of Maryland. Each of these leaders have demonstrated the courage and conviction to transcend our divisive politics and to unite their communities, their states, and our country.